Hey guys, so I've come to a conclusion. It's Tuesday night. Saturday, there is a solar eclipse, and I am directly in the middle of the viewing area. I'm in no rush, right? So why rush down to Bryce Canyon and Zion National Park when I can stay up here and witness something that you don't get to see all the time? And it is beautiful up here. I mean, look at this sunset. Gorgeous. You know, the campsite, not real great. There's some trash. Maybe I'll pick some up tomorrow. There are some fire pits. Don't know if I really trust them. Kind of all kinds of brush in them. But yeah, I think I'm going to stay here for a couple, 3 days and enjoy this natural wonder. And I can always have a fire if I want to. Not sure I really trust it too much. Lots of scrub around. But I have 6 gallons of fresh water on me in my jerry can plus other water. So yeah, I think I'm going to hang out here for a few days. Just relax, enjoy Utah, and wait for this solar eclipse to come on Saturday. So maybe we'll put that out for you guys on Sunday. Hey, who knows? Never know what Jelly Bean's going to do. Could change in 10 minutes. All right, guys, I'm just hanging out here, relaxing, enjoying this beautiful sunset and this cool weather. All right, guys. You guys have a good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, and we'll see you in the morning. Jelly Bean Outdoors. Hey guys, I'm in my camping spot here in Utah, outside Ridgefield, I believe is how you say it. Kind of interesting little space, but there's lots of per se kill zone areas. There are bones all over. So I don't know if I'm in a cats area. I don't mind them. I respect them because, trust me, mountain lions are no joke. But a little fire going. When I got here yesterday, it was 80. Today, like high of 52 in cruddy. But Saturday is supposed to be a solar eclipse, and I'm like perfectly in the middle. It's supposed to be beautiful on Friday, beautiful on Sunday. Saturday morning is iffy. It's supposed to clear up 9:30, 10 o'clock. The solar eclipse is like 10:30. So I don't know if I picked a great spot or it's just going to be a fail. But I was coming through here and didn't even know there was a solar eclipse. But I'm going to stay here till Saturday and watch that solar eclipse. So right now we're just hanging out. Hopefully, maybe we see a mountain lion, but maybe we both keep our distance, or maybe we don't. All right, guys, I'm just relaxing. Well, hello, everybody. So, I'm in Ridgefield, Utah. There's an eclipse coming Saturday morning. Today's Thursday. I didn't realize there was an eclipse. But I was coming through Utah and I found out there's going to be an eclipse. And I am like in the middle of the perfect viewing cone. As you can see, this has been the weather the last 2 days. Cold. And as I've shown, well, you'll see in the pictures, the snow on the mountains has been dropping down. Excuse me. So I thought I'd take this opportunity. I've been in the Sorrento. We got to come up with a name for it. For a little over a week. And I'm enjoying it. I sleep like a flippin' baby. There's not a lot of room on that bed platform. Between, the ceiling and me. But it's comfy. It really is. So I thought I'd just take a few minutes to chit-chat with y'all about what I put in here and what I would have changed maybe now after being in here a little over a week. And yeah, so all right, here we go. First off, this cabinet has turned out to be like the best thing in the world. I've got running water, I've got a sink, 6-gallon water jug underneath, just a bucket to catch water, but it holds all kinds of things now. Excuse me. Really, really happy I put that in. The Iceco 68-liter fridge. It's about $900, I think. Like it. I don't like the fact it's top loading. I've never liked the chest, freezer, fridge, thing like that, because things go down and you forget about them. Well, in this one, the refrigerator side, even at like 40 degrees, where I have it set right now, water bottles freeze in the bottom section. So I've got a layer of water bottles, and they freeze. If I want one, I take one out, put it in the living room, and if I'm thirsty at night, hey, I got water. At the same time, I think keeping those bottles frozen in the bottom of the fridge makes it a little easier for the Iceco 68-liter fridge to stay cold. It's not putting such a big draw on it. Same thing with the freezer. I dumped a bunch of water bottles in the very bottom, because in the freezer section, it goes over the compressor down, and it's really not a lot of usable space. So again, just loaded those with water bottles. Keep that temp. The more stuff you have in a fridge or freezer, the easier it is for the fridge or freezer to work. If it's empty, it takes a lot of energy trying to keep nothing cold. So having that helps. I wish I had a big old rig where I could have a vertical, but I'm real happy with it. As you can see in the sun, or lack thereof, 2 days, no sun, and it's been cold. I think right now it's like 50 degrees. And I just checked a little while ago, and my Bluetti AC 200P is sitting at like 83% with no sun. I'm still getting solar. When I checked that last, I was only getting like 75 watts at like 1.8 amps, but it's keeping up. It's dropped 20% in 2 days with no sun. So yeah, the fridge is working well. The Bluetti AC 200P. Had I done a little more research, I thought I did enough. You never can do enough. I would have gone with the AC 200 Max. Little more dollar, little bigger battery, and it could charge a little easier. This AC 200p, you need a minimum of 35 volts to initiate charging. I have 300 watts of solar on the roof and the roof rack. A whole bunch more guys just went by. Must be going up to that same space. All kinds of gear in there. Don't look like the solar eclipse type people. But the AC 200p is doing well. I'm only running it on 12 volt instead of using the AC inverter, which if you run the AC inverter, it kills a lot more power. So look into that if you're thinking about a self-contained unit. For me in this build, I couldn't coordinate off walls and area for batteries and power inverters and charge controllers and all that kind of stuff. So a self-contained unit for me worked out better. And it's working out wonderfully. The biggest problem I'm having is I forget where I'm putting stuff. You know, this build went together in literally 2 days. It took 4, but literally it was like 2 days. So I'm still not used to where everything should go, and that's what, I'm getting used to. You move in a new house. Sticks and bricks, right? Hey, where'd that pot go? I thought I put over there. So I'm getting used to where I got to put everything. The biggest benefit of this build, and I got to give a shout out to my boy Hickory. I was envisioning a very thin, narrow, half-inch ply box, excuse me, that my Lou could sit on top of. He built it out of like 1-inch oak that he took out of his farmhouse. It's heavy. It's heavy. But I tell you, it's sturdy. It's wonderful. I've had no issues. And I don't have to get out of the car to use the loo. It's been excellent. It's probably the #1 upgrade feature in the world. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, more people coming by. We got a lot of people heading up that way. There are like 5 guys in the back of that pickup truck. I think the one that went by earlier had a bunch of people in it. They have these really long pole things. I'm curious what they are. No clue. But, hey. So, I don't have to get out of the Sorrento to use the bathroom. Now, many of you are going to look at me going, you're going to, in the Sorrento? Yeah. You got a bathroom, right? So I put the loo in my living room, set up. I need to use it. I use it. 2 goes in the bag in the loo. 1 goes in the bottle. Everything's fine. Now, this shelf, as I said before, a subscriber, viewer, whatever, I had to put it in, and it has been amazing. It gives me cooking space, extra space, just wonderful. The 300-watt solar panels on the roof from Renogy, 3 100-watt. Like I said, you can see in the background, it's cloudy as heck. I'm still creating solar, still getting power. And as you've seen, the snow has come a lot lower down the mountain. I think I'm at like 7,500 feet. So that snow is like at 8,500 feet. It's been cold. Now, tomorrow it's supposed to be cloudy in the day and then clear up at night. The solar eclipse here is at like 10:35, 10:25. I gotta relook at that up. But yeah, there goes the original guy. Still want to know what that big old thing on the roof is. So yeah, basically so far I'm really impressed and really happy with the build. It's working wonderful. You know, I've got my cooktop here, fire behind me. There's so much firewood here. Excuse me. You just gotta walk over there. Go over there. I got a pile that's like this high over there. It's great. But yeah, so far the build is really happy. Um, the screens for the windows, especially this one here, is not one to stay in. So I may have to adjust something, do something with that. But it's really been a great place. And as you see, it's starting to get busy. I expected this to happen. I talked to a young lady at a store down in Richfield Wednesday, and she said they were told 100,000 people. She thought that was overbuilt, and I do as well, because, I mean, it's Thursday afternoon. Yeah, I'm seeing people come. 100,000, yeah, don't think so. But yeah, this is what I want. I want to be out in nature. I want to enjoy talking to you guys once in a while. And when that eclipse comes through on Saturday, hopefully it's all clear and we get a darn good view of it. Because this is like eclipse central. If you pull it up through Utah, it's like Richfield is like spot one. I mean, it's like right in the middle of everything. So hopefully it works. We get a good video to show you guys on Sunday. But I just thought I want to talk to y'all and let you know that Jelly Bean Outdoors is doing good. And so far, the rig is really hooked up well. This morning, it was cold as heck. I think I do need to buy a heater. I'd like to do a diesel heater, but I just can't figure out how to put one in here. Maybe we'll figure it out. But maybe we'll get a Mr. Buddy or something. But it was cold in here this morning. It was 30 something outside and it was like 57 inside. I'm like 20 degrees ahead. So, hey, that's pretty good. And I like it cool. I sleep much better when it's cool. So, yeah. So far, the rig has turned out amazing. Hickory, if you're watching, thank you so much for helping me out. One little public service announcement I would like to do. If you're coming to the woods, take your trash with you. Wednesday morning, I cleaned up some stuff here, but there's glass broken everywhere. Bottles everywhere. Come on. Bring your stuff in, take it out. Leave no trace. And the other one, mountain lions. Come to a place like this, they're around. Every direction I go, there are bones. I took a couple pictures out that way that I put in earlier. I can't remember where it was that way, but it was like a deer leg. Pretty recent. I didn't have my phone with me. It was charging. But, so if you're coming to the mountains, understand there are things that will eat you out here. You know, I know I'm in a cat's kill zone. There are bones everywhere around here. Be careful. You know, don't wander off too far in the middle of the night. Because you could be prey. But guys, I love y'all. Thank you for watching, subscribing, sharing, commenting. And thank you for listening to me ramble on for a few minutes about how wonderful the new Sorrento is working out. I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to put this video out so you guys know what I'm doing, and the next one will come out Sunday. Hopefully that solar eclipse comes from right over there to right over there, and you guys get a front row view of 2023's solar eclipse. So on that note, my little clicker isn't working, and I'm having issues with my film Gora, however you want to call it. So, all right, guys. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and staying around. So, as always, you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you next time on Jelly Bean Outdoors.